audio's coming out clearly, I hope at least. Okay, so since I'm starting a series where I'm gonna go over everything, we're gonna go pretty much over everything while I passively work on my Minecraft world, where I'm gonna do like an enhanced guide. But this world will be basically me going over some of the simpler things in Minecraft, and I don't have any of it fully scripted out because anything can happen. So let me explain to you some of the things, right? And this is a relatively beginner guide, but not like an absolute beginner guide, okay? I do have a hardcore world, and we got some things that I'm working on, but I didn't have any audience for what I wanted to do because there's some stuff I'm about to set my very first nether portal, and it's its whole own little thing, but I digress. So I'm gonna go ahead and have it on hard difficulty, okay? I'm gonna have it in survival because some issues that I would deal with survival versus me just making this video on creative and then going over whatever you need help with as an audience wouldn't really be beneficial because some issues would arise that I wouldn't have otherwise. I'm doing it on hard difficulty just so you can see the air quote max hardness for it. While also, let me show you some of the things. I got a starter map, okay, since this one will give me a center area to focus on. It also gives me mini goals. I got a bonus chest. This is gonna just basically help me get off on the ground running with some relatively decent farming, and some other unique equipments and stuff like that. Coordinates, so I'm able to screenshot my coordinates and stuff like that. Days plays, just so I can have me a little, I've been alive this long. It's more of a personal thing. Now I want you to note something. There are other things that I personally don't have on. For example, okay, this right here, radius. Okay, respawn within this with this block radius when you die, and no custom spawn point. You could set this lower game. The game loads and apply changes within these ranges. I feel like this would work for some other stuff, but I don't know. I'm just gonna pick the max. I'm not 100% sure on this part, and I'm not gonna hurt my brain over it. Okay. Also, let's see. We also have other things that we could talk about. Where is it? Is it on this side? Natural tiles. Hold up, where is it at? It should be. Hold up, because I want to show you something. Right here, right down here, right? So I want y'all to note something. There is nothing wrong with clicking this on, clicking this on, clicking keep items in inventory when you die. So basically when you die, you keep all your stuff. You won't get achievements for it, but you can do that to help out with your world. Also, mobs spawn naturally. I don't know why this one's important. Mobs spawn naturally, so I guess they wouldn't spawn naturally, I guess. Mobs can move and destroy blocks. I guess this would be like for creepers, enderman, and stuff like that. Entity drop loot. Non-mob entities like paintings, dropped items will destroy it. I don't know how that would be beneficial, so don't ask me, okay? The possibility to get rain, snow, and thunder, weather cycle, that I'm okay with. Command blocks, I don't know why you would use command blocks, but then again, we gotta remember, it's not about my experience, it's about your experience, okay? So all of this would be perfectly fine because one of the things that always made me mad, right? And this is only for the people that really want to keep their world. They really want to have that world long term, right? You can get invested up until a point and be like, you know what? Let me actually try with a little more of a challenge. Tailor the experience to the difficulty that you so desire, okay? So I don't need to keep item inventory on, because I'm okay if I die, and I will also be careful. If I do die, that's just gonna be part of it. But at the same time, I might just have it to where I have a copy or two of the world, because it might be a death that was like not really my fault. I was riding on a horse and a cave that was to bedrock level opened up and killed me. Like an unjustifiable death that just set me back, right? But given that I'm only using this world for tutorial purposes only, and I don't really plan to play in it outside of a video, I'm okay with some natural occurring deaths because I could just show you like, hey, this is how we're gonna recover from this death. But with that being said, tearing those cheats off, multiplayer, one of the things you're always going to want to do is figure out what you want to do here, right? If you're on the younger side and you got people that like to troll, you might need to have default permission to visitor. If you got good homies and they don't do too much, easily have that as where basically people come in, they can do anything. Operator is where people can turn people's privileges off. It just depends on who's who, okay? All right, and then this one, we always want to turn this one off, right? I can't tell you how many times back in like 2013, 2014 and stuff like that, where I've had me and my homie, and we're literally playing, and we'll be stuck in a little hole together. And literally, with me and him being stuck, we're trying to mine, we're wasting durability on our stuff, but we're also hitting each other. Okay? At least if you have friendly fire off, you won't have to worry about set issues. Okay? So we got that, and resort packs and all these other packs, it's just all to what you want. Experimentation is good, but note, if you're trying to make a permanent world, having this may cause some issues because it may cause corruption. So keep that in mind too. And no one should put villaging, trading, rebalance on because like I don't see the fun in that. But then again, I just might be an old head that's jaded. So who knows, right? Let's get back here. I don't know how to spell, so don't come for me in the comments. God, maybe I should put Boss DK. I'll just put Boss DK. Guide? Is this how you spell it? No one's in chat neither. Guided? Guides? I think that's how you spell it. If not, we'll just keep it there. Alright. So we got that. We got the name. I'm putting it at the max difficulty. Just so you can see what it's like at the max difficulty, but also tailored to your experience and what you desire. Because at any point in time, you can go up and down from these things. In my personal opinion, I think everyone should have maybe 2 worlds at the lowest and maybe 3. It just depends. Like 1 world to test out your stuff, a hardcore world just to challenge yourself, and then a normal world where you play no matter what. But that's my ideal as of right now. The bad thing, I don't really see me playing with anyone in this world in particular. And let's see, everything else I can keep on. Fire spread, I'm gonna keep on for the sole fact of sometimes the world generates in very weird ways with fire spread on. It's gonna be kind of cool if I can show you. Now that we got all this out of the way, let me see. Now we have to make this, right? Now, I want y'all to know something. I've played on almost every template here, right? So I don't want to, let's say made some new ones. Okay, this is technically a new one, but, oh, this one's a new one too, but I don't know nothing about that one. I didn't see anything too interesting on it. So I could use one of these templates, right? And by all means, if I do get a little bit of traction and people do come in and do like it or whatever, I may, start something on one of these worlds or whatever, right? But these worlds are kind of the simpler worlds. A lot of the stuff is a little more centralized and it's all together. But I want to theoretically show you at its possible hardest. So let me see what I can type in here. Let me see. We'll probably do this as a 15-minute. We'll make it to where I get some type of station and then we'll call it. But let me see here. Let me see. I'll type some stuff in. May I be sus? How do you spell successful? Success? I don't know how to spell successful. The dyslexia is whooping me right now. Let me see. Hold up. I might be able to use the chat feature. Successful. Yes. Oh. That's not what I wanted at all, but alright, we're here. So let me just back. May be successful. We got one more thing we're gonna put in here. And remember, the whole point of Minecraft is not about the game being hard or easy. It's about tailoring it to your desires, right? A lot of people nowadays is playing these hardcore games where you're fighting for your life and you're trying to compete with everybody and their mama. That's not, people have missed the point of Minecraft. It's about making it as difficult or easy as you see fit for you to enjoy something with either a high level or low level commitment. It's all about what you want. May I be successful and no, successful financially. No. Oh wait, I got one. In my life. Yeah, I think that works because I'm spreading my intent. Yeah, may I be successful in my life. Yeah, I think that'll work. I need to specify the I part. No, I think this one's more of about intent. Okay, so click that. Okay, so I got got all the stuff here. We already talked about all that. And now, the moment of truth. Ugh. We're creating a new world. I always take creating a new world fairly seriously, bro. Alright. And as I stated earlier, but I actually have a viewer right now. This world, I only plan to really be in it if I'm making a guide on something. So, one of the old rules that my homie made that was like you go mining on like your first day just because your saturation isn't as high, right? So look, so first order of business, you can do this 1,000 different ways, all right? So I could literally make a video on how to start a world 500 times and still not come up with everything. So we see an outpost here, okay? And we see a village right there, so that's gonna save some time later, but I don't wanna go by that village right now. The reason is because, actually no, I'll go by that village, bring a bed. The problem is if I go deep down into a cave, I'm gonna endanger that village and then I'll lose that resources. So what I'll do is I'll go over there and acquire the resources. I'm pretty high up altitude wise, so I don't really have anything to mine with in the sense of like I have tools, but it would take a second. So I'm just gonna kind of walk. Okay, sprint. Okay, hold up, time out real quick though. Back in the day, bro, this used to be like the normal speed you was able to go around everywhere. Like you couldn't sprint, bro. And then learning how to sprint at the time was so difficult because it was something so unique. But we're not gonna hold this video for too long, or at least I don't plan to. I say that and then like everybody and their mom shows up and I'm like, hey, what's good? What's good with you? So, but I also do got a hardcore world too. So we're gonna get over here, we're gonna get some supplies, and then we're gonna try to rotate out, okay? Just for the sole fact of I don't want to be here for too long. Remember, I did put it on the highest difficulty, not to flex, but more of just showing you like, hey, this is what it is. Where a lot of people go wrong when they start a world is they just kind of started with no goal in mind, right? Or no nothing. And I'm gonna honestly make a video about that too, how to increase your 2-week phase. But there will also be minor things that I can include into that too later. Like I can go in depth about other items and other things such as how to have fun and you know stuff like that. But not too much of that here because right now we're just really talking about starting a world and getting some good start. Obviously, I did get lucky with the generation, I guess, when it came to me finding a village. So that is a stroke of luck. Don't try to kill the iron golem. Especially if you're in a hardcore world. Don't do it. It's a waste. Cause he's gonna hit you one time. You're gonna die and then you're gonna get mad and you're gonna quit. Like don't do silly stuff that's gonna make you rage quit and then not want to play the game, okay? So we already got some good stuff here. So that's not bad. I want to go mining immediately. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me see. Okay, so that's the small problem. So this village is not on my map. That's not a problem, but for the way I like to do things, right? I like to explore my whole map, then figure out where I'm gonna put base of operations. So let me get back more on the map. There we go. And then we're gonna at least start mining pretty soon here. But for the people that are watching the stream, depending on what happens by the time I get to that point in time, I'm probably just gonna continue the stream but cut it up into different videos. So let me see. No food, minimum supplies, but we are still not on the map. What's going on? Oh, wait, hold up. I don't have a shield yet, so I could just do this. Okay. This map is going to be pretty humongous. I'm trying to get this shit to work. Hold up now. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Now, the main problem... I should have checked that village while I was over there. I should have checked to see if they had a staddle, because I could have gotten a horse. And, oh, speaking of horses, nobody uses them anymore. Which apparently, like, what are we doing? Like, horses are useful. They're better than Elytra. I'll argue with you, right? And not in the sense of they're faster or objectively better, right? They're better for the fact of, all right, so if you make a nether portal, right? You got different ways of traveling and stuff like that, right? And you're doing nether portal travel, you can't use your Elytra without the risk of dying. So if this is a hardcore world, that's bad. If this is a normal world, it's bad too, right? But if you use a horse, make it a 4x4, right? You can literally travel at insane speeds once you breed up these horses. And then also breeding up horses, taming horses, finding the right horses. That alone is its own side quest in a prospect. Because when you do finally complete it, you're able to get that unique satisfaction of it, alright? So, like, bro, like, we gotta take... God damn, this world generation is wonderful. Like, it's not nothing like good in the sense of like, man, I can't wait to build on here. But it's wonderful. It's nice and flat and relatively... That's another village. Plus, hold up. I just thought of something. In the world that I air quoted as my forever world, right? That world is so rare, and I've always said this. It's just such a rare seed. You know what would be smart? We should come back to this, go over to the village so we can acquire more food and supplies. So while we're down in the caves, we can stay there longer. Because I am going to also talk about how to go mining properly. So that would be good. See, now if I did this in creative though, right? I would have just sped through the whole map, flew around everywhere. It would have sucked out the fun that's supposed to be had, right? Now, also remember, tailoring that experience to your desires, right? And when I say your desires, I don't mean it in the sense of, you know, artificial ones, right? Don't try to go flex on your friends and be like, hey, I got a house made of diamonds, right? That's a waste of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about listening to the music, enjoying your time, and just relaxing a little bit. You don't have to play this game 24/7. You don't have to do anything. That's the whole point. Because no one could tell me if I had enough food that I can't just sit right on this block and just eat nothing and be content with myself. No one's telling me that I can't sit there and just farm up some animals and get just enough supplies to farm up my animals. Hell, if you do it in peaceful mode, you don't even gotta eat. You get what I mean? Like, bro, it's all about your experience, what you truly enjoy. And some people say, oh, you might want to document your stuff and video your stuff, but then some people are awkward on camera, right? You don't have to do that, you know? I mean, you can, by all means. If you want to do that, you could even, like, especially if you got the means to, like, record it or whatever, even without streaming, you could do that. But you make your intentions clear on what you want to do. This also works with life too. I thought I was done for. I thought I was cooked. Make your intentions clear. You know, figure out what you're striving for. Then once you figure out what you're striving for, go for it. Within reason, of course. But at the same time, It's okay not to know, but at least be with the mindset of looking forward to when you do find out. You kind of get what I mean? Like right now, this world's sole purpose is for, newcomers to the game. People that want to play the game but just struggle with it. People my age, that wants to get a little more familiar with it but just doesn't know what. And obviously, if someone says, "Oh, how do I make X, Y, and Z?" If I'm not in that level of progression, I won't be able to do it, obviously. But this is more for those rookies, bro. Those people that are like, dang, I don't know. Like, I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know anything about this game, okay? Ouch. Let me see what my time's looking like. All right. So right now, our sole goal right now is to get some supplies. I wanted to keep this video a little shorter than this. I'm not gonna lie, but once again, at the beginning, I did say this was a whole lot of unscriptedness, so it kind of comes with the territory. Because I'm getting all of this, because once I go down there, I want to go down there and be self-sustainable for a little bit. Because I want to go down there and make sure I get more than enough stuff, because I don't plan to come back up, go back down there for a little bit of a time. So right now, I'm just really making sure that I get all my stuff. And I want you to note something. This is a realistic experience, right? On my first hour, I didn't make a netherite fortress. I didn't make a mega base and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? 12 minutes in Minecraft daytime, and I immediately am still just trying to get some basic stuff. Haven't even touched a lick of armor. See, now it's about to be nighttime. I'm by a village, strategically placed, and I'll be able to go to sleep quickly because I brought a bed with me, just in case I wasn't by a village. Boom. Now, I have skipped the night and saved myself some time and trouble. Now, some people I've seen on numerous videos talk about how Minecraft is so easy, but any issues that you complain about, you can easily tailor it. The only problem is it's self-motivating. It's intrinsic work. What do you want to do? But it's easier said than done because someone's got to tell you what you want. Not in the sense of literal, but more in the sense of like, hey, what do you find enjoyment of? But you also got to know what you can do. Because what if someone really liked the game, plays it or whatever, but just didn't know, like, they're thinking, oh, I have to play like this certain way, and they don't know all they could do, bro. They could just chill out and fish, bro. They don't have to do anything in particular, man. You could really just, vibe out, listen to some music while mining and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's really what it boils down to. Just knowing what you can and can't do. What if you're real old and you want to play a game? Because honestly, I say get like a Series S, right? Because it's only like $200-300, something like that. Real cheap. Got next gen quality. Get a decent little monitor, and then boot up the game. Game's not crazily expensive. You don't need online to play, especially if you're playing by yourself. And go at it, And then also learning how to play by yourself is one of those nice things too. Because speaking from my own experience, honestly, trying to play with other people is so hard. Just because everyone, they got their own schedules, they got their own obligations and stuff like that. And it makes it hard because if you're only trying to play with your homies, it's a little demoralizing when they don't want to hop on anymore. They be like, man, I'm going to go play Fortnite, man. Or I'm going to go play this. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I really wanted to play with X homie. And then you're like, you know what? Maybe he right. Maybe we should. My fault. I didn't know. Like, man, maybe I should get off this game, bro. Like, and it's taking some of that fun away. So you also gotta find ways to have fun by yourself. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna lie and be like, I'm family friendly. And I'm just such an upstanding citizen. I'm just chilling for real. Cause like, this is one of those very few times where at this very moment, right? Nothing else matters besides me exploring this world. This is the closest we'll get to VR without VR, because I know most of us is broke. Also, another thing I just thought about was if your life is not like complete bad, right? And you have some levels of stability, you can honestly, even if you don't play in the worlds anymore, keep those worlds as like tokens of like history and a story, like a story, or like basically like a monument towards the past, bro. Because I even have some old world saved from my 360 days. I don't they're nothing good at all, like by any standard, but I got them, you know? And it's always kind of funny because I remember what I was trying to accomplish at those times and points. I deleted a lot of the stuff because I was running out of way too many spaces, and I didn't have a RAM no more, so it didn't autosave for me. But it was nice. So look, I know that what I'm trying to do is over there. I am gonna go over here real quick so I don't have to explore this later, and then I'm gonna reroute over there. I wasn't scared in the slightest. Can we talk about how pretty and vibrant everything is? I hope this shows well in the stream, bro. Cause like just it's I don't know, bro. It's just a certain to it, right? Like just it's just that I can't really put my words on it, bro. This is a world, right? Only I will experience, bro. These exact generations to the T damn near. It's something only I will really truly experience, right? For example, the smallest minute change, bro, because you wouldn't climb this up like this. You would have went up this way. Bam, bam, bam. You might have did a real turn real quick and then came. Like it's all the little stuff. Another village. What in the hell? I think there's another structure that way too. Alright, so we're gonna explore this up. This is gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to do it now. That little tiny bit, please, I don't want to have to deal with mobs right now. Hold on, let me eat my carrots because they don't need to be cooked. Okay. That little tiny bit in that corner, I have to do it, bro. Because I'm going to have to come all the way back over here just to do it, bro. Because it bothers me so much. Not enough to be like, I'm just quirky bother, but like, it's just like, it's not perfect. I don't know where those desires for perfection come, bro. It bothers my soul. That's why I hate it when people be like, "No, I'm a leader. I'm a this. I'm like, no, you're not, bro. Because if you want to do this shit, you're not what you want to be, bro. The positions that I've been put in, bro, nothing too crazy. Don't get them wrong, but like, I don't. No one wants to be a real leader. Doesn't want to be a leader, bro. Because like, that's a lot of effort, a lot of control, and a lot of bullshit you gotta deal with. Now, we're not talking about manipulators and people that need to be in control, because that's more of an insecurity thing versus being a. I don't trust that cave. That looks sketchy as shit. I got like bad feelings just looking at it. So we're gonna go over to where was it? I think it was this way. I think I did not pay attention to the coordinates, but like that big cavern kind of looking area. We're gonna base ourselves right over there for the time being, and then we're gonna get a good amount of wood because we're gonna get some of the supplies ready. Like, look at that, bro. That you just tell me that doesn't look cool. Just like bam, it's one block away and it'll flood the whole area. Like I don't know, bro. When I play this, I kind of like imagine that I'm like experiencing the shit in real time. Let's see. That wouldn't be too bad. So, okay. We're gonna find where we're gonna go mining, and then that's where I'm gonna end this off on the video side of things. So, then, is anyone in chat, by the way? That would be kind of nice. Where was it? It was somewhere over here. Hold on, let me go in third person. Okay, so was it here? No, it wasn't. I swear it was somewhere over in this direction, man. Hold up, where was that village at? Village is here, so I came from here. So it was back this way. Right? Also, this is why I have coordinates on. I'm more focused on the talking to the audience kind of thing than me actually focusing on it's over here than me focusing on my world thing, because this isn't like a peaceful calming experience in the sense of, because I'm actively focusing on an audience. So right, let's see. We have water to get us down. We have a decent looking cave to explore. And okay, that takes us down pretty low. So we'll base it over here. Since there's a village already over there, we're probably gonna go base over there. I'm thinking. Well, hold up. There's one right here too. Hold up. Let me see. Is that the one I seen earlier? I don't think it is. That's a far. No, hold on. That isn't too far. Because what we're going to do before we go down there is we're going to mine and stuff. But I'm going to end the video once I make it over there. Or... I'll just end it right here. Okay. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Since we're at the end of this episode for, how to start a Minecraft world, beginner's guide, or at least that's what I'm thinking about calling it at the time and point. I hope y'all liked it. Also, if I did do this, I probably uploaded my hero Ultra Rumble, how to find your main, and I probably uploaded something for Fortnite, maybe like 0 builds versus builds or something, and then probably some other videos. I'll have them linked down below. And also, I'll probably have some other videos for Minecraft. Please let me know which one you like so I know what to focus on. Remember now, hold on. Remember now, I'm the only guy on YouTube that puts you in YouTube. That's a little catchphrase. Alright, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Have a good one. Alright. Okay. Hey guys. Now, we're doing a different video today, and it's the cut from the last video. So, before we do the intro, we must sleep. Alright, so, this video will be how to mine. And just keeping it simple, okay? You can easily Google up the picture to know the chords for everything. I will tell you what I know just off of muscle memory, but no one cares about any other ores besides diamond and iron. All right, so yeah. First we pick up the bed, and we're getting our supplies ready. So if you haven't, this is literally a direct continuation from my last video of what I did earlier. Actually, yeah, this is that area that I seen. I swear it is. Is it, or just it looks the same? You know what? It honestly doesn't even matter for real, because we got so many farms, so many villagers that it doesn't even matter. So right now we're going to go get some materials to get ready to mine, because this is early game too. So hello, I see a portal over there. This is early game, right? This isn't like you have everything set up, but it's also going to be a simple, efficient way of doing things, okay? And since it's still early in the video and I probably still have most of y'all attention, I would like to know what y'all favor more, Fortnite, Minecraft, or my hero, Ultra Rumble. And also, I will be tracking the watch time for these said videos to see what we stay around for longer. Let me know if you like shorter content, longer content. Really give it to me, please, so I can really know what we're looking for. Because I am the only guy on YouTube that's putting you on YouTube, bro. Come on. So I'm really trying to, figure the code. But the main thing is really just giving me supply and demand, babe. Just giving what people want to see. No. Hmm. I feel like I should make a portal here. But that's only gonna be if like something comes from this. Now we need to get wood. So let me. And we're not gonna cook any of the stuff that we got. There will be a reason for that momentarily, but let me see. Yeah, this is beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay. So let me get my butt down from here. And let's hop over here. Let's hop over here and maybe I shouldn't have came all the way over here. In hindsight, I guess. It's gonna take forever though to mine this stuff up. I'm being privileged. I'm speaking from a privileged position. In my world, I have enchanted gear and beacons everywhere, and I'm able to instant mine whatever I like. Doing this in such a manner is beneath me. Like, bro, like I'm coming from a privileged place of speaking. I promise. So we're gonna hit this, hit that, bam. We're gonna get rid of this. Oh man, this is gonna take a second for reals. Bruh. Stuff like this I do get why some of these YouTubers be like, I gotta get the mega bacon. I have to make 3 big farms so I'll never have to worry about supplies ever again. I get it. I get it. Cause like they're also striving for a particular goal in mind. But I do hate the fact that it's just so unrealistic, bro. It's like hey guys, welcome back to a new exciting Minecraft video, and today we're gonna be exploring the scary deep caves. And like, bro, calm down, breathe, relax. We're just playing a block game. We're just playing a block game, all right? Like, I don't know what you're expecting from me. Now, I could be doing a whole bunch of cuts right now, and like a whole bunch of edits to keep it short, concise. But I'm showing the beginner people like real time how this stuff works, bro. You don't just snap your fingers and the stuff is there. Now I'm not saying that's what people think per se, but it's more of just like, hey, bro, this is really what it looks like, bro. The monotony of it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing too. It just really depends. If you're okay with taking your time doing some of this stuff, go for it. No crazy editing, literally just gameplay, bro. Like literally just the most authentic gameplay I can muster, bro, with what I have. Oh, on a side note too, one of the things you could do when you start a world, right, is keep your very first tools that you make and like special items like the first flint and steel and stuff like that, and then if you play in the world long enough you can easily make like a mini museum, so to speak, for your items. The first sword that I use, the first diamond sword I use, or something like that. Because like let's say for example you got to the point where you my brain froze. You got to the point where you have like 5, 6, 7, 8 different sets of different gear or whatever, because you always want to prepare for the off chance that you do die. That first gear that you had, if it's not maxed out or anything, or even if it is, you can put that in the museum, bro, and that would be kind of like it would be not only a flex to you and then whoever comes, but it'd also be like a hey, I've made it past a certain point. Like I'm proud of myself. What you signed for, dog? Cause I could really eat you for real. There's nothing you could. What? There's a problem? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. but really just finding your own fun with this. And just really getting to where you want. So now that I have all this wood, right, which is not enough, we're gonna do some things. Cause we gotta make sure, this is the harder thing too. We gotta make sure we're good when we're in these caves, bro. Wait, did I leave my crafting table? Oh my god. I have to walk. Bro, no. No, no, no. Walking and sprinting and stuff. I normally have horses, bro. Or I have stuff conveniently placed so I can zip back and forth. That also does make you appreciative of the smaller things too when you do make progress for that sole reason that it takes forever. Especially if you're like just rookie and you barely make any progress as is. As of right now, though, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my Fortnite videos, man. Cause your builds versus builds, I don't even know if that'll hit. Well, I guess I shouldn't think about it too much and just do it and see what happens. All right. Let's see. Make one of these. Drop this down. Then what we're gonna need to do is put this in here. Turn these, this, that, this, there, and boom. Now while that's doing that, we just wait. Yeah, we just wait. I'm not gonna cook none of this just yet. Just because I can wait to cook it. And if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to make this. Then I get, actually hold up, put this, put that, put this here, make a smoker real quick, make this. Okay, there we go. So far we're getting what we need. Because I'm going to use this as a source of light while I'm down there. And then, at least that's the initial plan. You could also just cook it right here if you want to. But I always like to use this as a source of light just so I can have a little light in the area when I'm making a base area. Like, alright, boom, 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 place down a little bit of light right there while I torch up everything around me. And get this. I'm almost tired with Minecraft, so or at least the particular content I'm doing right now. So I just gotta power through it a little bit here because I don't have to fully get to it. I just want to show y'all like the supplies that we're gathering and that type of stuff. And then on part 2 of the continuation of this, it will be me going into the caves and showing you how I, dictate with that. Because I don't want to continue while I'm like not 100% filling it, if that makes any sense. Because I got other stuff I would like to work on before I completely just be like, I'm done. My brain is fried. You know what I mean? So we're going to still give out. Plus, I'm going to have part 1 anyways. Okay, so you can use the wooden axe as fuel, so keep that in mind. We're getting all of our supplies ready, and it's scary nighttime, so we go sleep immediately. Alright. There we go. And honestly, we just gotta wait. Now, smoker cooks food faster than a furnace would. Okay? But it's not able to cook anything else or do anything else. I also want to make a blast furnace, but I don't have iron to make a blast furnace. So let me show you that real quick. It should be... Wait, hold up. No, wait, all. There we go. It should be somewhere over here now. Am I in the wrong category? Oh, maybe I need to make a... Oh, I probably put it over here. Hold on, let me check. Aha! Need to make another furnace. Wait, do I need to make another one? I'll just do it for the sake of the video. It's this in... Where is it? Oh my goodness. Let me just look it up. How to make a blast furnace in Minecraft. Okay, so you need a... You need 5 iron ingots, and that cooks iron and all that other stuff faster. So, the other big issue too that I want to keep in mind, right, is we need a good amount of this stuff to get torches, okay? Because if you don't have enough torches while going down initially, it may be bad because you might not find coal right away. So I try to remedy this situation by just going ahead and getting more than enough. I think a stack should be more than enough for me to be okay. So I'm going to go grab some more. And also I want you to know, once you get to this point, literally using one, you're able to get like 4 pieces of charcoal. So that's actually amazing. And this way, when you go down in the caves, as you can see, I have plenty of food that I'm going to cook while I'm down there, right? That's when I find more coal, when I find coal. So I'm able to stay down there. I have a light source that's probably like right next to me because like the ideal is I'm in a cave and like let's just say this whole little area around me was a cave, right? There's ingots and stuff all over the place. I would have a wherever I feel most comfortable at. I'd have that as a center base of operation, and then I would light up everything accordingly. Put down my furnace if I already have some iron, and then put down my smoker a little bit somewhere else, or maybe right next to it, maybe a chest or two, and then I'd get to work. This way, I have a base of area, my food is cooking, so I'm able to eat, and I'm also able to just be comfortable while I'm down there. Because, once again, this isn't a hardcore world, so death is inevitable, right? So I also could put a bed right down there, set my spawn point, and just really be chilling. That is the beauty of not playing hardcore. I don't have to be over, careful or anything like that. Plus, on Bedrock, I don't think you can cheat on hardcore. Which I'm not saying every YouTuber cheats, right? But let's at least be considerate / realistic, right? If you're making X amount of money, that's a livable wage or something that's self-sustaining to a high degree, and all you're doing is playing a blocky game, which don't get me wrong, it's a lot of thought and work that does go into it, okay? But if you're doing that and you really did die, you're telling me they don't have like 6,000 backups of their money source? And like, that's why I always tell people too, like, hey, if you're going to at least look at it, you could, even if you don't believe in the person, you can at least look at it as the story of, you know what I mean? Because, like, that was one of the things, too, I think, like, in the early days of it happening, or I don't remember exactly when. Maybe when it got its resurgence back in 2020. But I really want to say that, like, it was like, oh, is he faking or something like that. I want to say that is, or maybe that's in my head. Either way, the point still remains, though. You could easily get fake content all day, every day, right? But at the same time, I'll at least hear the storytelling and all the other attributes. But at least, as far as I'm aware of, you can't really cheat on Bedrock. And if you can, I don't really know. Like, the only way I know you could... No, I'm lying. You can't actually. Because you can make a copy, and then if you die, you could just replay the copy. But this kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm talking about, though, too, on a different subject. Because I'm just showing people a realistic thing. I'm showing a simple goal of making it to 100 days. Do what? 24 minutes is a Minecraft whole day, right? So whatever 24 times 100 is like, that's how many minutes? And then you, divide that by 60, and then that's like hours. So that's like how many hours I want to survive, X amount of time, Because me saying, oh, I survived, 200 days, when I could label a video like that too and get like good views. Like, I survived 200 days as a rookie Minecraft player, and everyone would probably eat it up. But like, I, that's it's a self-imposed goal. That goes back to why Minecraft is like one of the hardest games ever, because all of the stuff is so self-imposed, bro. It's no legitimate do this or don't do this. Now there's obviously things we can do better. Now also while we're doing this too, we're getting sticks, so that also helps for our wood supply while we're down in the mines. Uh-oh. I'm low on my, what is it, orange cream sparkling water. Bro, as of right now as a recording, I got an interview at 11 something. It's 4:44 in the morning. And I really hope I get this job. I worked there 3 years ago. I don't know if it's going to be the same staff or not. But like, since people quit so quickly, bro, maybe it might not be. And even if it is, I could just tell her, like, my car broke down. I lost my phone. A lot happened all at once. It was bad. It was bad. And then I just had to work the job. It was closer to me. And just let her know, like, hey, I'm trying to go back to school. And I got a lot of stuff I'm working on. I got my YouTube channel that I'm working on, both of them. Stuff like that. So hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm just gonna see if I can come in a little early, a little bit earlier. I'm gonna even iron my clothes, which I rarely do, but I'm gonna iron my clothes and everything, bro. Just to show, like, hey, cause it's a corporate store too. And for an assistant, a corporate, they get paid 49K, bro. And if you don't know, let me see. How much is 49K monthly? Let me see. How much is 49K hourly? Yeah, so that's 49K monthly. A monthly. How much is 49K monthly? That's $4,000 monthly, bro. So that's 2K each paycheck, bro. Nigga, I would eat cat, bro, and I don't even do that for that type of monthly, bro. Like, bro. If you're too young to get what that means, bro, don't stress it, gang. But like the way technology's moving, bro, I think everyone gets what I mean. And if you don't, it's not a bad thing. It's okay, buddy. You're gonna remember it. But like, bro, I'm just hoping I get this shit, bro. So a nigga straight, bro. Because all I need is my finance situation. Especially if I'm only doing a clean 40 hours, bro. I'll be really chilling for real. I don't want to have to do over 40, but then again, I'm not going to complain. Like, for example, let's say I was making 4K a month. And this is like beyond doing good, right? Because like $12 an hour, I'm already doing enough to make it and then some, but not like by a huge margin, right? So if I'm getting paid something like that, bro, I'll do whatever you need me to do. What certificate you need me to do? What setup you need me to do? Nigga, there is nothing damn near almost nothing I wouldn't do. Now, if we're talking about like a dating party or some weird shit, I'm sorry. But like, bro, there is not much I won't be able to do. I won't do. So, bam. All right, so we're going to give this and this. Boom. All right, so I talked about a whole bunch of stuff, but that's kind of the point, though. Like, you're just literally watching me play the game, but you're playing with me, right? You dictate what happens in this world in the sense of, right? Well, I still have these other worlds. This world is solely powered by y'all, so if I don't get no, feedback, nothing really happens unless, like, I'm seeing something on YouTube. So by all means, let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Please, by all means. I am going to do one thing off of camera. Okay, I might not, honestly. That's gonna be boring. I'm not gonna hold you. There is one thing I'm gonna do off camera. All right, you look at the day count. All right, okay. I'm going to put my bed down first. Go to sleep. And I gotta let this go all the way through, dog. Look at the inventory placement. Look at it all. I gotta let this cook all the way through, cause that's gonna be boring as hell to watch. So I'm probably just gonna like let this cook, and then just go from there, bro. Cause like, holy God, bro. I'm not about to sit here and yap while this takes 1,001 years. But besides that, bro, I said what I needed to say, bro. I fucks with y'all. Y'all have a good one, bro. And remember, tell me which ones y'all prefer more. My Hero, Ultra Rumble, Fortnite, Minecraft. And remember, I'm the only person on YouTube that puts you in YouTube. Toodaloo. Yeah. That's about good enough for an outro. And if you're still here, or if I like make like a clip of some kind, it's just literally me talking about nothing. I'm just doing this. I'll probably have like a clip of it like right after or something, honestly. Hold up, I got a real question though for the people that I do make a clip for. Cause like this isn't to be like I'm not a liar, but it's more of just like a hey, this is all it is, bro. This is just a realistic take on Minecraft. Um, is YouTube and stuff like that harder than a 9 to 5, right? No, 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 no. Hold up. Before we get at our like hatred out and stuff like that, right? I'm not saying working for minimum wage, right? Dealing with a I don't care for this village. Dealing with a boss that's breathing down your neck and all sorts of stuff, right? Is harder than playing some video games that make money. All right, we're not saying that, right? But I mean, like most of the time, people never see the work that go into it. All right, and I'm not saying like compare, right? Well, I'm just like the thought process because as of time of recording, I don't really have much going on in the sense of like my YouTube's presence in space and stuff like that, right? So it's really hard because it's like there's a 50-50 if you're gonna do what you're gonna do. Not a 50-50 per se, because if you know what you're doing, you could do it. But figuring out what you need to know and also doing it is low. And we're not talking about anyone half baked, right? We're talking about all people that are legitimately serious. Not the people that think they're serious, the people that are like serious. Like they're fully committed to doing this. They're taking their due diligence. They're looking up all the right videos. They're finding the right videos and stuff like that. And then going about your way because you're doing something that is like considered fantasy almost, but at the same time you're not, versus working just like a regular job where like you work, you get paid, you go home. You still got to deal with all the bullshit and all the other stuff. That's why like for the stuff that I'm doing, I don't feel too bad about it. Just for the sole fact is like all of the stuff that I'm setting up for is like I don't know. I just see it working just because like Minecraft is evergreen, bro. Like who doesn't like Minecraft? Fortnite is one of those games. My Hero's a little more on the niche side, but I think it's okay. Why did he blink for so long? That's So I don't know, because I feel like both of them are difficult, but for different reasons, right? But it's different in verse, right? 9 to job, 9 to 5 supports you financially, hopefully gets you money. You know what your tasks are. You know what you need to do. It's a simple do work, go home, make money, right? But long term, if it's not a career like job or you aren't able to move up because of racism or whatever discriminatory you know what I'm trying to say. But like for whatever reason, you can't move up or whatever, right? You it's short term. It might not be good long term. But on the other hand, and this is obviously only talking about the positive end of YouTube, not the bad end, I guess. But I've been doing this since 2019. But it's more of at the beginning, you're not making no money. Unless you just have a really good idea. Blowing up or viral isn't always as good because What if what you did is a trend and you're unable to replicate what you did? Like, okay, imagine me jumping from a building, doing a triple cartwheel backflip, saving two kittens, and also saving a girl from a burning building while falling. Like some really weird, oddly particular event that is unreplicatable. You know what I mean? So we can't recreate that. Like you know what I mean? Like if it's something unrecreatable, and then also what if like you do something but you don't know what you call it? Like for me, it's a little different because I came on a niche when it was popping, and that started the journey, and then I learned a lot from that. You know what I mean? So I learned a lot from that, and I had a mini blow up. But the problem was I wasn't inherently fully invested in it. I didn't know what I was getting into, and like a whole bunch of other minute like little things that I just didn't know about. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm not upset about it or anything like that. It's just more of I find it very, very kind of like funny, like when I think about it. Because if that happened on a larger scale, the pressure and demand would be much higher, and then the lack of doing things. Because I'm like, I don't want to just do my hero, but should I upload? And then I was making money, now I'm not making money. Like the pressure would have been a lot worse, even though it was already bad enough, right? Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying to some extent. I'm lying. Because if I was able to make money from it early on, let me see. I'm trying to think of that version of me. Yeah, if I was able to make money from it early on, it wouldn't have been. Because I still was good when it came to telling stories. Like, that's always been the case. So maybe it wouldn't have been, like, such a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have been, like, overly bad. It would have been different. That's what I would have say in earnest. I think it would have just been different. Because I would have started looking stuff up. Yeah. Because I ended up finding this dude named Roberto Blake. I might have found him, and he might have been able to give me some type of different advice. Because the advice he gave me didn't really help for my channel. I mean, it was a hindsight thing, so I can't even say, bro, sucks. No, he actually gives quality advice for free. Like, he's giving, like, advice he could really be selling for, and I really, he said that himself, but I seen it when, like, in recent time, like, I was like, yeah, he does be doing what he be doing. But it would have been different. I would have been making money, so I would have probably moved a little more differently, and I would have tried to figure out ways that I could do content differently. I think I would have just been. I think a lot of the experiences might have just been expedited a little bit, and I wouldn't have been so open because I had a lot of issues that ended up happening. Because if I'm making money, I can get a laptop. I could use the laptop. I would have just started investing back in a lot earlier on versus me not investing anything in because I don't have none to invest, right? And I would have just kept trying to figure out, okay, how do I tell better videos? How do I look at my algorithm? Plus, yeah, I think I just would have did better overall. So I can't say that for me, but that's only because my way my brain works is creative. Because, like, imagine most people that see it, a good sum of people, they see YouTube and they're like, oh, I can make money playing video games and it's going to be super easy, laid back, and I make my own schedule and, you know what I mean? Not counting taxes, not accounting for anything, you know what I mean? Not accounting for so many attributes of it, constantly making videos for the average person. They're like 24/7 thinking about YouTube videos. I had to learn that, like, a balance of that. But then again, I'm also not even getting paid for it as of right now. So I just got to learn that balance because it's a lot of me. For me, it's different for everyone for different content. Like, for example, if I was working on, like, self-improvement, that could be different. If I was making something that's a lot more, I'm trying to think of something that's like simple to make content over. I'll say like a news channel, right, where you talk about daily news. That's a little more nuanced because all you got to do is talk about what's going on in the world. You talk about trends. It's gonna be trending every time that it's trending. Talking about, I'm trying to think of something that's like always there. You know what I mean? But that's kind of what it boils down to. You know what I mean? Like saying the same shit. How much wood do I need when I go down there? That should be more than enough. That should be more than enough. Let me see. Uh, yeah, you gotta prepare for even the unseen variables too. So let me mine this up. Mm. All right, I liked how. Oh, well, let me sleep because I don't want to unnecessarily get them killed. I liked how I set up my video, right? Where I was like, I'm not gonna just sit here and talk about nothing all the time and blah blah blah, but I just literally sit here. That shit's nasty, bro. I don't like that. Why they blink for so damn long, bro? But I don't like how I was literally talking about I'm not gonna sit here and yap, but then I just literally thought of a different video idea. It's a 9 to 5 harder than YouTube or YouTube harder than a 9 to 5 and just started yapping. Like, bro, watch that do good. Watch that do good. Whoa, bro, I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna lose my shit, bro. I'm gonna get so mad because I'm like, bro, no fucking way y'all care about that yap session versus me trying to educate. I would be mad, but I'd just be like, hey, fuck it, we ball. Like, you know what I mean? But no, but finishing off on what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I'm not gonna go back neither. I'm gonna remember it right now. Hold up. I was talking about the YouTube, talking about the money. I blew up. I really don't fucking remember. I really don't remember. I'm pissed. It was about to get to the point. The fuck was I talking about? I was talking about. Oh man, I don't remember. No. Yeah, that's how you know I was just yapping. I wasn't even thinking. I was just yapping. I was talking about how like different channels could be like you can figure out anything like for different channels is different things, but like finding your own rhythm of flow, not making up, not making no money from it, bro. Like no one really considers the hidden aspects when it comes to YouTube. They just think me play game, me make money, me cool. And I'm like, bro, it's not like that, bro. It's hard. Like I'm constantly trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, if this is gonna work or not. Also looking at past videos and just really trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work at the same time, but also not just throwing out shit content, but also throwing something of quality. You know what I mean? So I don't know, bro. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but like it's one of those debates. Like at first, it's like a duh, 9 to 5 is harder, but when I think about it, I don't know, cause like they're harder for different reasons. Like inverse, that's really like the kicker, if that makes sense. Like long term, YouTube can really work out because like you could get something going, and if you get one of those evergreen kind of like content, no matter what, you could always be making videos or stuff, right? But if it's stuff that's particularly timed to a particular date and it's a limited time kind of thing, that shit'll fizzle out, bro. And then it's like, you always gotta know, like, oh, I think that's what I was talking about. It's always is this gonna work? Will this work? Is this gonna work? And then you're always worrying about that. Finding that good balance in between is kind of hard, but also it's easier and harder if you aren't making money, because not everyone's like me, where it's like, oh, I like telling stories. I have no problem editing. I just don't have the equipment. Like I had to give myself some praises because I'm like, bro, I've accomplished all this with no equipment, bro. By definition, like all I got is my phone, and then and the phone's not up to date. This phone is 2020, bro. That's when this bitty boy came out, okay? And then I also got to talk about Xbox too, so I don't have that much equipment. More than some, less than everyone else, okay? So I'm trying to compete with people that actually have equipment, but also just not as good as me, because like these half-baked stories, half-baked ideas, and stuff like that. So it's really trying to find that like sweet spot. You know what I mean? But I forgot whatever my main initial point was. So yeah, I only made this video just to have as like digital proof that I didn't cheat and I didn't do anything else. And yeah, so I swear to God, watch this video be like the fucking one that gets the views. Watch it hit like some unnecessarily high number, and I just gotta sit there and look at it, record me looking at it, looking at y'all, looking at me, look at the video, and be like, what happened? How? Explain yourself. But until then, toodaloo. Wee. All right. Shouldn't I have said I put y'all in YouTube or something? Ah, fuck it.